Right side, Cowser.
I got it.
And that is that. So the Cards strand a couple. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're dialed into the show. And here's the first baseman, Robinson. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Just missed. Robinson measures 6 feet 2 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick in 2024. On its way to the corner, and that will drop foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here comes a pitch. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Nothing doing for the... Nobody out. Runner at first. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Puts it away for the out. One out, runner at second. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Outman squeezes it, and there are 2 down. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Donovan makes the grab on the run. So 2 down, and up next for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. Hit to right, and that should do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take the series opener here at home. Robinson had the kind of game you'd like. First and second, 2 outs. Enrique Hernandez next up for the Cardinals. And that one is lifted in the air. Cowser sizing this one up, and that's the 3rd out. So they strand a pair. Down to the... So runner at second, 2 down. Robinson getting ready to hit. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. And there's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That missed by a lot. That's ball 2. Runner at second, 2 down. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 2 out, space is empty. Outside low, ball one. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
A swing and a soft liner. Makes the catch, inning over. He's through 5 without allowing a hit, and we still have no score. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. That one ripped, but foul.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A 2-run blast. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now up for St. Louis, Luken Baker. Phillips is just 1 strike away. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Robinson had a great showing in the win. Only 1 hit, a home run.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Robinson.
Number 42.
Gray back to work. Chopped out in front of the plate. And that one handled. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Going on.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Way outside. And now it's even 1-1. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And that will end the inning. For LA, they still trail 1-0. So 2 down, Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals, the Redbirds down to their final strike. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Dodgers extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Robinson had a rough go of it in this game.
They got the
Robinson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws it away. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Sometimes early errors can be just as costly as errors made late in the ball game, but you just don't know it at the time. Second batter of the game gets on base for free, bringing up the number 3 hitter.
Runner takes off in the dirt, blocked, and he steals third without a throw. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. One-two now.
Nice rip.
Liner, base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Now here's the Rangers DH, Josh Smith. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now it's Marcus Semien.
Batting second, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
It's always fascinating to watch a two-way player in baseball. I mean, the physical demand it requires to perform well at two very different parts of the game is immense. You know, Boog, players use different muscle groups when hitting compared to pitching, so managing the body of a two-way player is especially important. I'm always concerned about that oblique injury when you're swinging. These guys put themselves at risk of injury more than anyone else on the field. You can't try it without having a plan.
Next offering is fouled back. That one ripped left field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the full side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Corey Seager in the box now. No balls and a strike. Semien stands at second with no outs. In the air out towards right center. Kowser on the move to the alley. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. Right down to shoot. It's 0-1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right.
This one in the air center field. Outman makes the play. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 3-2.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And it's even up.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Late swing, foul to the left. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that is that. So they get a couple of runs on. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Say goodbye to that one. He sends it out of here. His 4th home run of the season. And they boost their lead. It's 6-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Back in Arlington, and now it's Jake Berger to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Chases the fastball up the ladder. Struck him out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off. Extend that at-bat.
1 out, bases empty. Center field. Makes the catch for the out. Next up for Texas, Kyle Higashioka. Popped up. Guerrero. And that will end the inning. Offense held in check there. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Rangers. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Swinging a foul straight back. Friedel with a homer in his last game. Fastball for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field.
Heads up, heads up. Whoa,
Kowser makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Marcus Semien. On the ground. Bats up with it. Gets it to first. And Semien is out. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 8-2.
Wastes no time there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Now it's Mookie Betts.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Runner takes off.
Outside, ball 4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So bases all loaded up. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is.
Tapped softly on the ground. On to Semien. And that's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, and now the shortstop, Corey Seager. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. And there's a foul ball. Just missed. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Peterson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a foul out of play. To the right side. Guerrero takes it himself. Rangers go down back at Globe Life Field. Bottom of the inning. And now Jake Berger. And that drops in for a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
He makes the grab, and a quick out, number one.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Young batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Maybe a little bit of overthinking at the plate right there. You want to be patient with knuckleballers and not give into that pitch that's going to dart out of the zone at the very last moment. But that was about as hittable as knuckleballs can get, and he was frozen.
Fought off foul. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Nothing doing. Next to hit, Robinson. He's already homered here in this one. And that one pulled foul. Just missed.
1-1.
And the right-hander deals way out front for strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Just off the outside edge. 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And foul ball.
Count is full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
You want to see a guy, he's working hard to try to fix it, but just not able to stay tall or either lay off the pitch. Either stay tall on the backside so that you can get on plane or just lay off of it up there, which it's hard for him to do right now.
Back to the top of the lineup. Up next for the Rangers, Josh Smith. And that's in there for strike 1. Friedel gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Oh, 2 now. That one hit to right. Kowser sizes this one up. 1 away. Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. And that drops in for a strike. Now Marcus, a career high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Man at first, 1 away. And down on strikes he goes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Corey Seager now. The Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog. And Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman, just a few other first-rounders from that class. I'd say pretty solid group.
Swinging a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Solo homer. He crushes that one to right field. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Peterson just got a piece of it. And that one is lifted in the air.
I got it.
Hauls it in for the out. And here's the first baseman, Jake Berger. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Now 1-1.
That's inside ball.
And it's fouled away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Out to center.
I go.
Outman grabs it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Young in the box again. Takes a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. Fly ball center field. Outman
I got it.
makes the grab, and that ends the inning.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Higashioka makes the grab, and there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him instead of a
ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Robinson was tremendous at the plate in this ball game and did well on the mound too.
He was a major contributor offensively, Boog. Some really good at bats. The way he pitched was just maple on the donut. What a special talent.
And next for L.A., Robinson. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Foul ball. Robinson went deep in his most recent game. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
First offering, runner goes. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Peterson makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first base.
So 2 down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. the next to hit. And a pitch. Runner on the go. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Runners on the move. This one in the air, right field. Garcia makes the grab, and that is that. Second and third, 2 down. That to right. And that's the 3rd out. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt and a foul ball. Comes up empty.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Rengifo rounds third, headed for the plate. In to score from first for 2 now.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So runner at second, 2 down. Betts getting ready to hit. Runner takes off for third. Higashioka tries to block it, but it gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. 2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Peterson on the move. He's got it. And that is that. 3 runs. Base is empty with 2 away. Robinson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one is downstairs.
Down.
Ball 1. Robinson matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count even 1-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-2's the count.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side here in the 1 out, base is empty. Digging in, Robinson. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Hard hit left side. Young tosses to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
This could end it. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers even this series up at a game apiece. Robinson played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win.
No, Boogie, it was a strong individual day for him. Even if they couldn't quite get the win, this is a game he can feel really good about.
So digging in, Robinson. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. And first offering is fouled off.
And Boog, if you shine a light on his home run numbers over the last week plus, you'll see how well he's been hitting it.
One down, base is empty. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. This to third. Throws to first in time.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
One out, base is empty.
Number 29.
Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair. Boots it, takes the turn. He's digging for second. Still finds a way to get off a throw. He's in there.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Runner breaks for third. Right side, hard hit. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
On and lifted in the air. Out number 2. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. Swing and a chopper. They got Shioka to first. Third out. Dodgers strand a couple. Still no score. So up next, Josh Smith. 2 on, 1 out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Throws in the dirt, but he scoops it. And a double play. 2 out, space is empty.
Number 29.
Robinson, 22 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike. No, that missed. That's a ball. 1-1.
On the ground to the left. Seager. Jump throw across his body, and they get the out. So bases loaded with 1 away. So next to hit for Texas, Jock Peterson. Oh, that liner got him. They get 1. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. 3-0. Robinson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Jaguar, a righty that throws with power. 35 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2012.
That's a ball.
1 there. Next offering is downstairs. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hard hit, right side. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error. One out, runner at second. Ohtani now at the plate. Robinson, the runner at second with one away. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's ball four. Throw, and they got him.
Yeah, I don't really get the logic right there of trying to steal third. You've got to count where that hitter's most likely going to get a pitch to hit or he's going to walk. One thing is you don't want to be a distraction in his eyes if it is a pitch to hit. Fortunately, it was out of the zone and it was ball four, but you get thrown out at third base.
Popped up. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers strand the tying run on base to win. Robinson had a It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. One down. And next for L.A., Robinson. Singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. Yeah, that's fouled off. One out, bases empty. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it chases that one. And there's 2 down.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Oh, look at the stop. There's one.
He's out.
Double play. What a clean killing. Man at first with 1 gone. And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. On the ground right side. Boots it. Still manages a throw. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. Man at first, 1 away. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 5-zip.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch at that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Lively back to work. Robinson now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Close, but called a ball. 1-2 the count.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
He's trying for third. Swing and a pop-up. Wynn snags it. To second with the throw. No chance to get back. It's a double play. First and second, 2 outs. And now Nick Senzel. Base hit center field. Coming home. He'll score. Not in time. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that one is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Now batting.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Robinson. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
All one's the count.
2 outs. That smash towards center. Freeman pulls that one down, and that is that. So they strand a Kyle Manzardo getting ready to hit. Quan, the lead runner at second. Wynn on at first with 2 down. Popped up to the left into foul ground. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers slug their way to a win in this one. Robinson was a big contributor for them in the win.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival.
Robinson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Robinson went off for 2 homers in his last game. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Brennan makes the grab on the run. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Robinson. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swings through that one.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Brennan makes the grab. 1 away.
Los Angeles, the designated
you think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Brennan makes the grab, and there's one down. And up next for Los Angeles, Robinson. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. And first offering is fouled off. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one ripped.
Get out, get out.
That's back. That one is gone. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
1 out, base is empty. Robinson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game. Fought off foul. Clase, a former All-Star. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That front-door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Next offering way off the plate. Just misses with that one. The Guardians up by 2 here at the top of the 9th. Next pitch misses way outside. Line drive. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Not pulled at all. So up next, Dalton rushing. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Ground ball, and this should do it. In there safely.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And up to the plate is ground ball right side. Fitzgerald. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians even this series up at a game apiece. Robinson played brilliantly despite the loss. Bottom of the first. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan.
The left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Right side. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Jung-Hoo Lee stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And a base hit right there. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Softly hit into right field, and it goes just foul. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field, and there's one down.
Got it. 1-1-1.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Josh Naylor digs in for the Guardians. And there's a foul ball. Kwan over at second. Lee at first. One gone. And there's a hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. And now the right fielder, Will Brennan. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off. Late on that fastball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases loaded, one away. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside.
Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 1. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. And now the count is even.
That's a really good take.
Goes down looking.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout.
All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Robinson. King back to work. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Robinson matched a homer in his last game. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Lee makes the grab, 1 down. So in now for Cleveland, Mason Wynn. And that drops in for a strike. Wynn playing up the middle at short, 23 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Edman makes the grab, 1 away. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Popped up. Guerrero under it. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's 2 away. Brian Rocchio in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Two out, space is empty. That's down and in. This one in the air. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. No runs, no hits. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
He's had 1.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
Counts 1-0.
And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0. And that one wrapped foul. And a pitch. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
We're watching a player who can hit and pitch at the major league level, which automatically makes him one of the most interesting players on the field. Can you imagine the mental aspect of switching between hitting and pitching? It must be exhausting. Each role's requiring a little different mindset and strategy, so it's almost like a switch in their head they need to be able to turn on and off.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Right through there. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Maybe a little bit of overthinking at the plate right there. You want to be patient with knuckleballers and not give into that pitch.
Hernandez makes the catch. And 1 out, bases empty.
Number 29.
You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso.
There goes the runner. There's a ball to second, but way too late. Safe there. Runner goes again. Pitch is low. And the throw out third. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
The right fielder.
There's the strike.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on. One thing about Cal is he played hard every single game, and just impressive to be on the field with the legend and see the effort that he gave even on the tail end of his career.
Kyle Manzardo now at the plate. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Late swing, foul to the left. Gets under and pops it up. Robinson has this one sized up. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Good eye on that spot.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Guardians nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Robinson back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike one. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break. Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
And he grounds one to the right side. To first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. So the Guardians lineup turns over, and the batter now, Stephen Kwan, and that's in for a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back.
Takes it himself. Guardians go down in order. All right, so trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
And a foul ball.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Rushing makes the catch, and there's one down. Ramirez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Rengifo makes the play, and there are 2 down. Here's Josh Naylor, 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Tanner Scott.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Going back. Up against the wall, and brings it in. So now here's the DH, Robinson. That one the other way. Goes to second. Safe there.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now the DH, Kyle Manzardo. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Robinson with a nice outing on the mound, even if the results at the plate weren't as good.
Didn't exactly light him up at the plate, Groove, but he pitched well enough to offset that. I'm sure he'll want some better ABs next time out.